video with these fans, and I actually was like, oh my gosh, they really cool the room down. This is by Cascade. It is a 12-inch portable 4-speed cooling fan and remote control. All right, here's what I want you to really know. It's a long name. What it is it's a fan that is loaded with features. It comes with the remote control. It's 3 pounds only. Move it all around. But it is going to give you more airflow, slim portable design, than really any other fan that I can think of on the market at this price point. So this is a value that will go up at the end of the day, and it's going to be the only today's special value of the year that we're doing in, I guess I should say, a traditional fan, but in some ways there's nothing traditional about this, because if you've been using those old box fans, those oscillating fans, this is going to be so much better. It's been so hot here. I walked into the studio tonight, it was so darn muggy. I'm standing here, I don't know if you can see, maybe you can, maybe you can't. I have goosebumps. Do you know why I have goosebumps? The temperature has dropped so much because we have 2 fans over there. Like, these are powerful. I've got 2 little fans. Can you see how far away these are from me? Look how far these fans are. And look at my skirt moving. See that? I am far away from them. And those babies are moving some air. All right, let me take you through the colors, and then we're gonna talk about how you can go from really hot to me being like, it's cold in here. All right, let me show you. We have the sea glass. Very, very pretty. It's like a mint green. We also have it in black. Here it is in white. We also have it in this gorgeous color called platinum, already popular in the platinum. It's actually like a deep gray with like a touch of beige, and it's like that grayish pink color that's so popular right now. That's a nice decorator color. And then how pretty is this? This is called the champagne. It is just the softest shell blush pink. Now I want to tell you about this value. This airflow is wild. It has a retail value of about $59. We are doing it for under $39, 3 easy payments of $12.99. We've already had some really hot days this year, and I've heard from people that the selection in the stores is either limited, hard to find, they're not happy with the prices for what they get. Don't fight the crowds at the big box store or the hardware store trying to find this, because A, you won't. And if you find anything like it, I think you're going to pay more. Don't go to the picked over shelves when we can give you fans that at 20 feet away from me have my skirt blowing. Almost think maybe I should have been wearing pants. I mean, really, there's a lot of airflow in here. Over 200 have already been ordered. Add that to the more than 5,000 that were ordered before we started the show. My dear friend Scott Hind is going to join us now. And Scott, I got to tell you, this is the first time in days that I complained about being cold. I came out here in a tank top and I was like, it's actually chilly. But it has been,
man.
But I gotta tell you, it feels great
because
the heat lately has been unbearable.
It has been absolutely insane. You're right. I mean, what are we, 9 days into June? And 6 or 7 of them have been in the 90s already. And do yourself a favor, don't even look at the long range forecast, because it is just smoking hot. And if you haven't been to the box stores since over the weekend, there's a lot less out there than what used to be. So don't go looking for fans in July. All you need is this one right here. This is really a different kind of fan. So many amazing features. But the big thing here is rotating blade technology. Yeah. So what you're seeing on the outside here, Sandra, is 60 individual blades. And they rotate to evenly and thoroughly distribute the air throughout the entire room. So here's why, and here's a great illustration of why this technology is the one you want to have. Before this technology, there were really 2 options, okay? One was the box fan, okay? You remember that rusty, clunky piece of junk that, sounds like you're running a lawnmower inside the house. Well, I remember those like hot nights over at Grandma's house, and my sister and I would fight to get in front of it because it only shoots the air in one direction, so it doesn't really help you too much. The other option was what we called an oscillating fan, and that's fine, I guess, but it still only shoots the air in one direction. It just happens to go side to side, but it doesn't give you that even distribution. Now you get to the Cascade 12-inch fan. With that rotating blade technology, it ensures that the air, the cool, fresh air, is evenly and thoroughly distributed throughout the room. So no matter where you are in that room, you feel great. Sandra.
Scott, I'm going to prove it. Do you see how far away? Look, there's no smoke and mirrors here. Look how, I'm going to run. Okay, look at how far, is this one even on? Okay, look at how far away I am from these fans. Now, I'm gonna walk, Well, I think I'm at least, oh, probably at this point more than 20 feet, I would say.
Yeah.
Look at my skirt. These fans aren't on.
You have a borderline Marilyn Monroe thing going there.
Well, I know. I was like, I almost wish I'd worn pants, but maybe now I can. This might be a happy mistake because look, I am standing very far from these fans. My papers are blowing in the breeze. I am loving the fact that I have goosebumps because I'm actually chilly. That's the power of this fan. All the way over there, and this air is moving. Almost 1,000 have been ordered. You know, Scott, a lot of people either don't have air conditioning or working from home, don't want to put air conditioning through the whole house. This is the way to move that air. And we're going to talk about it later, but these also make, okay, this is a tremendous amount of airflow. These also make really amazing fans to go in front of the window as well. And we're going to talk about that. But Scott, when we talk about Cascade, this is a newer brand to QVC, but already a very popular brand. And this is what they do. They make incredible fans.
Yeah, really a big time company in the world of home environment, a newer, less than 2 years to QVC, but one of the fastest growing home environment products here at QVC. And you saw some great heaters earlier in the year, a patio heater that was really, really popular. Now they're coming back with really one of the more fully featured and more technologically advanced fans I've ever seen. I've presented quite a few over the years, and this one is really unique because you've got a lot of features, which we'll go over. You've got different breeze settings. One of the neatest things I've ever seen in fans. And it's a 12-inch fan. So a lot of times in this price range, you'll see an 8 or a 10-inch fan, maybe with 3 blades, but this has 5 blades. And then this is my own bedroom. And my wife right now.
Wait, this is live, right?
This is live right now. That's my wife. She can wave real quick so you know we're live. But she's doing what we wish we were doing. She's getting in bed right now.
Please tell India she's the world's best sport. This is so cute.
Well, what's funny though, Sandra, we're illustrating the point because this is how we use it in our own home. So today was exceptionally hot during the day, right? But it's cooled down now. I know you probably haven't been outside in a few hours, but it's down in the high 60s, low 70s. Perfect sleeping weather. So we get the windows open. You saw it fits nicely in that window, but it evenly and thoroughly distributes that cool air from outside inside. But then the real key, Sandra, is that because it's only 5 inches in depth, you can put it in the window, but you don't have to take the screen out. So the only thing coming into your home is that cool, refreshing outside air that gets distributed throughout the entire room. You sleep better, you're just cooler. Nothing worse than being hot and sweaty when you're trying to sleep. This takes care of that problem for you.
Yeah, all around it's just a better fan. It is larger, it's more powerful, it has more blades, it has more options, which we haven't even gone through those options, but we will, don't worry. It has more options in terms of how you like that air to feel than other fans in this price class. I have to tell you, I'm so far away from these fans. Look, my hair's blowing, my skirt's moving. I'm a good 20 feet from look how far these are. And by the way, this is not like a straight tunnel. I'm in a very, very, very large studio here. There's a lot of space for this air to kind of dissipate before it gets to me. It's not. It's powerful. Like, I'm feeling this fan. Let me take you through the colors because at this price point, I don't think you want to wait. 1,700 have been ordered just in this show. That's 7,000 total. Here's the sea glass. It's really pretty. Think of this as like a mint green, really lovely. Kind of reminds me of the beach. This is the black. Here's your white. We'll talk all about what's on your options right here. Now, this is the platinum. It's that beautiful decorator color, and already about a third of what we can send out immediately is gone in the platinum. And then here is that really pretty color we're calling champagne. It is a blush. Matches my skirt, which, by the way, my skirt and tank on QVC. It's called Nick and Zoe, in case anyone's wondering. Okay, but let's take a look at this price. Retail value about $59. Come in with us, save the $20, get it home for 3 easy payments of $12.99. But you know what you're really going to save? You're going to save the hassle and frustration of needing a fan, not having a fan, going to the big box store, they're picked over, going to another store perhaps, they're charging too much, and then you get a fan you don't even love. Get this one. And you want to see, it's not just my skirt blowing in this breeze. Scott's brought out the bubbles. Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's go here. This is fun because this is really my favorite way to illustrate how great this fan is, because what it does is it thoroughly and evenly distributes the air throughout the room. So no matter where you are in the room, you're going to feel cool and comfortable. And this is a great illustration. So here I am in my dining room, and I moved my table over. So right now, Sandra, I'm about 10 to 15 feet away from the camera. But as I walk toward the camera, you can see there's a bubble right there, there's a bubble here. I get closer and closer. These bubbles are flying through the air, and they're coming all around the room. And that's what's letting you know that I can feel, just like you in the studio, I can feel that air all the way over here. So it doesn't matter where I am. You don't have to fight for the space to be cool. And then what I really love is because it's only 5 inches deep, the screen is still in here. So I don't have to take the screen out. So nothing's coming in except that cool, refreshing breeze. And like I said, you've been in the studio for a few hours now. It was in the 90s today, which is blazing hot, but it's dropped down to the high 60s, low 70s. This is perfect sleeping weather to have that cool air. And we'll show you in a second those breeze settings I was telling you about.
Yeah, let's do that next, actually.
That is an amazing way to sleep.
So, Scott, I just want to show you, I'm standing up with a pinwheel. Again, I'm trying not to get too close. I could get closer, but my point is I'm trying to stay further away so everyone at home can realize that even from a distance, this thing is moving. This air is moving. Look at how fast. My pinwheel's going so fast, it's like shaking my hand. This pinwheel's gonna fly off in a minute. Look at this. This is how fast this is going. And remember, I'm all the way over here. Now I'm gonna walk over to this one, Scott. Hope my skirt. Okay, let's go over the settings. So it does come, by the way, 3,000 have just been ordered. If you do want this platinum, please don't wait. It is by far the most popular. Now, it's going to come with a remote control. You don't have to use the remote control. All of the buttons are right here, but the remote control is going to be nice, especially if you're sitting in bed, or maybe you're in bed and you're like, I'm going to go to sleep now. I don't feel like getting out of bed, but I want to set the timer. That's awesome. It's just a nice thing to have. Scott, walk me through the settings right here.
So right there is a timer. It's a 1 to 15 hour timer. So let's say you want to have it turn off, in the middle of the night, you've gotten cool enough, you can set it that way. So you just keep pushing the button all the way up to 15 hours.
Right.
The next button, Sandra, that's the rotating blade technology. You can turn that on and off. So this sounds random. We use this fan. My daughter's an athlete, and she comes home with some wet, stinky cleats sometimes. We turn that off and just direct the air straight towards those cleats to dry them off.
Okay, so that's
there are times where you can use it,
Gotcha. So you don't necessarily want the smell of like her sneakers or whatever to go all over the room, but you want them to be like blasted. It's almost like a cool hair dryer in that it's very directed force, but way more powerful, obviously, than a hair dryer.
That is, and real quick, Sandra, that is, if you turn it back on, that is the key to the technology. That rotating blade technology, there's actually 60 individual blades in there. So that's what's really, as you can see by these bubbles, gets that air circulating throughout the room. Next thing is the power. That's obvious. That's just on and off, no problem there. Then this is really the innovation that I've never seen. So 1 over is the speeds. 1 through 4, basically economy, low, medium, and high. That's easy. But the next 1 over that you were just showing, the breeze setting. This is, I've never seen this anywhere else. The first one is called standard. So that's just an obvious standard even breeze.
Okay, I'm right there.
Now, the next one is called evening wind. And this is really cool. It slowly reduces the speed of the fan throughout the night. So it simulates when a breeze dies down, but maybe it's hotter at the beginning of the night and it gets a little bit cooler. It slows the fan down incrementally, so that's really cool. And then the third one is called breeze wind. And this is really neat. It's random. It slows it up and speeds it down randomly to simulate like being on a beach or laying in a hammock. It is really cool.
That makes a lot of sense because this is what was on when I was standing way over on the other side of the room. And it's like my skirt would flicker and then stop and then flicker and then stop because it was on that mode right there. I'm going to put it on standard. That is pretty cool. Okay, so all of that can be controlled with this remote.
Same buttons on the remote, that's correct.
For the amount of power, for the fact that it's so lightweight and portable, this weighs less than 3 pounds. You will not get a workout carrying this all over the house. For the fact that it has all of these extra blades and then just all of these features, this is a tremendous value for a fan of this quality. Can you find a fan out there for under $40? I mean, I suppose you can, but can you find a fan like this for under $40? I don't think you can. I really don't think you can. And here's the thing, you're getting this home not for, close to $60. You're getting it home for under $40. You're saving about $20 getting it home on Easy Pay.